Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. It's Tracy, and I've been asked if I'd do another little tour of the yarn room. So I thought, as I tidied it up a bit and put my new shelf in, that I would. So as you can see, I've got, I did have a few pictures on the edge, but they keep popping off. I'm having a bit of a time of it with the sticky thing that keeps them on. So and if I go down, then I've got that box there. That's my fly swatter, by the way, not that I use it, but that's my lamp box, and in there is the kind of smaller tripod. That's what I'm looking for. Smaller tripod. Now behind the door I do have a little bit of a mess, and it's just whip boxes and a yarn box and a little bag of Poundland yarn. So that's really all that's down there, and the stall I'm working on, which I need to finish. So I've got my coat hanging behind the door, but you don't really need to see that. So I've got my new chair. Whoops, not the wrong way. I always get this gimbal the wrong way round. So under there is a little bit of a kerfuffle, but all that is a cabinet that's got stacks of yarn in it, electric cupboard with a Google thing, a bag of yarn, and in the corner behind the chair is my colourful shelves. Let's see if I can show you those, because they do look kind of snazzy. So yeah, there's my colourful shelf thing. Well, drawers, should I say. So then we've got the light and thing that holds my phone or camera, whatever I want to use, and there's my desk. So unfortunately all my plugs are on the top, which I know it's not ideal, but everything a channel girl could want there, including a fan, and that nice little pot that is somewhere. Let's go the right way. Let's see if we can go the right way. If I go down, it should go up. Nope. Wrong one. Wrong way. There. That one I got in Mallorca, and it just holds my bits and bobs. So that's an industry term, bits and bobs. So yeah, all the stuff like my little notebook and a few bits of yarn and some glasses there. So panning across, let's see if we can do this without make a complete mess. So up the top, let's straighten it up. Doesn't want to straighten, does it? And go the other way. At the top I have some yarn stuffed all the way along. Now that was from Aldi, and there's some yellow and some green, and I do have some blue, but it's actually in, as I zoom out, that's the problem, it's actually in one of these cubes, but I've kind of tried to keep my yarns in the type that they belong. So all chunkies are together, and all 4 weights are together. Now mostly that cubicle came from ice yarn. I've still got a fair amount of ice yarn left, but then if I come down, there's that really nice yarn that I got here. I love this stuff, it's so soft, and this beautiful purple. It's all gorgeous and it's all soft, the yarn I've got. Again, some ice yarn in here, still anti-pilling ice yarn. Now this here, let's see if I can go the right way for a change. No, of course not. This was from Aldi, and it is very, very soft, like baby chenille. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 5 whole, maybe even more packs ready to make maybe a cot blanket or something. And there's the blue I was telling you about in the same kind of pack. Now this one's furry. Up the other end of the room, up that way towards the window, I've got pink. So I've got 3 lots of pink, 3 lots of blue, 3 lots of green, and 4 lots of lemon. So let's get my chair, and maybe I can go downwards a little bit. So yeah, coming down, I've got this stuff. This is beautiful. I'm not sure what to do with this. I did try making something with it, but it's quite furry. It's DK. This is lovely and soft. They're only 50-gram balls. I got those in Hobbycraft. I want to make something with it. This is super chunky. So then we get down. We've got some Poundland yarn here and that lovely Robin paint box that I love so much and possibly won't be able to get any more. And then there's the chenille, lemon and more white. So coming across, let's go down as well, see if I can move my chair back. Oh, quite a long way. No, wrong way. So down there, this is really lovely yarn that I got in B&M, and I got the fleck and some beiges and some browns, and I got blues, all these different colours. Some of them are in the other room, but they are absolutely lovely, and I will make something for them. I want to make something for myself. I've got some homespun, and then I've got that I can't remember what it's called now. Here we go. It's the Stylecraft Swift Knit, and it is a super chunky, which is a super bulky. Can't get that in. I'll arrange that again. I'll take it out because it's going to fall out, but I'll put that back in a sec when I'm done. Oh, I was going the right way. So again, we've got some ice yarn here, which is quite a sturdy cotton and a chain. And then all of this, which absolutely, I love this stuff, and I really need to start working with it. That's what's left over of the rainbow squares blanket that I made, and I recently finished the border. That's what's left over from all those bits, and there's just a few odds and ends stuck in there. That's that ridiculously stiff loppy, whatever it's called, lopy. And we've got this. I bought this to make a poncho for somebody. Coming up, we have all this yarn in the next cubicle, if I can go the right way. Apart from that stuff there on the right, which is Premier Muir Wood, all of this is denim. So it's either stonewashed with purple. Another one that was Peter Pan. It's lovely stuff. And those two at the top there, they're kind of signet, but they are nice. And then we've got the confetti yarn that I made the baby hat with, and baby mittens, and some fluffy yarn still that's left. I'll do the top in a second, or maybe I'll do it as we go. Yeah, I think I've done that one. That was the one with the ice yarns in. So going back up again, up here we've still got more ice yarn, and I've got quite a lot of that. There's a roving yarn there's quite a lot of that, and I've got a pack of just blue, I think that's DK, and that feels like butter, the white one. Coming down, I've got some pink, feels like butter. This is the Lime Brand Ice Cream yarn, and this is James C. Brett, and I've got some white baby yarn. Now all of this section here is Red Heart Unforgettable, and that's Red Heart Unforgettable Waves, but all the rest, and there's more at the back, is all Red Heart Unforgettable, and I need to start making myself some stuff with that because I love that so much. Now those three here are more of the I always forget the name. It's the new one where there's a shawl in the ball, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. There was that beautiful blue yarn that I ordered, and the other colours. It's a super chunky, and going down there's those really beautiful colours that I recently ordered. We've got the mauves. It looks a bit darker in reality, and these are more green, and this is just blue, but I just didn't know where to put that, so it's there, and underneath that is my sewing box. So going along, if I can get my gimbal to do that, downwards. Now this is lots and lots of Aldi yarn, but it's all kind of like the denim packs and the fluffy ones. There's lots of those down here, like this one, if you can see it. It's kind of got a fluffiness to it, so that's all in there. And then I've got this really super chunky, very very thick yarn that I got in Aldi, and I wanted to make a blanket with it. And I have some beige up the top in a minute. I'll show it to you. Next to that, I've got some kits, and there's Toy Story kits as well as Lion King, and one there which is t-shirt yarn. Then we've got some t-shirt yarn that's just thin, maybe like a 3 or a 4 weight. I think it's a 3 weight, and this is super chunky. And I've got some Jaipur. The rest is behind other yarn. I've got quite a lot of Jaipur, but it's behind other yarn. There we have that astonishingly gorgeous yarn, the Stylecraft, that I recently purchased, which is absolutely to die for. Here we are. It's called Cabaret. So obviously this one was the blue and this one wasn't. Midnight Hours and Lagoon, that's what it's called. So this one I ordered some time ago, and I really like it, but it's not colours I would normally associate with me, but I really like it, and I wanted to make a kind of a poncho but blocked with it. And this here, this is the Twist and Shout in the black and greys. Really like that. I also have that in other colours. So moving up, the rest of this that I said I had over here, these are all the same. So I've got about 7 altogether of those. And then we've got this baby fluffy yarn and twist yarn, which I will use pretty soon. Moving across, we've got the fairy cakes, the ombre mandala, and the Northern Lights. Again, this here is the Twist and Shout, and inside this purple you'll find blues. See there? Blue. And this one, can't remember what that was called now, but I've got quite a bit of that, and I will do something with it. So moving up, no, that's down. The gimbal goes the opposite way, I'm sure. I've got my button collection and mandalas. Then I've got that absolutely amazing blue that I love so much called Lapis. And I've only just recently ordered that from Deramores. So well, they kept getting me with their orders. There we've got the 3 colours of poodle yarn that I've got. Dark grey, light grey and mauve. Although I suppose it is coming up mauve. And this up here is the yarn that I've got to go with that thick yarn I said about. And just some beige DK. Up the top, I don't know if I can get up there because I'm pretty short. I'll try my best. There we go, there's the pink. It doesn't look very pink, it looks more peach, but it is a pinky colour. And then we've got some chenille, some baby yarn, and some King Cole Curiosity and Karen cakes. And we've got these beautiful big Elise ones. And this is Robin paint box and Robin purple. I thought they looked nice together, so they're waiting for me to get my act together and make something. Now in this one I've got some Aran yarn, and it's quite bulky balls that I've got, and just put it up there for using. At the top we've got the Shall We Dances. There's the pink ones. I've got the multicolour and the blues are not used. And in the corner is a pack that I got in Aldi ages ago of all sort of pebble stone colours. These are all just different DKs in there. Beige, red, white and black. And then I've got the Elise yarn that Gary got me some time ago, stacked there above my new cabinet. And that's just a nice little space that I could fill up. And then we've got the cabinet there. So it's hard to see it, but that is the lovely, beautiful, let's get closer. All these beautiful yarns here. I can't really get any light for you. But these are the Twist and Shouts, and the ones this one at the top is the shawl with the glitz. And this one is, these are the Twist and Shouts, but they're in this beautiful stunning red colourway, which is not going to be showing up too well. And in the bottom one I've got Drifter, which I think is King Cole, and just some whites and some greys, and then a couple of one of those things with the pom-poms. So hard to show you that. I will maybe, and the Karen latte cakes and tweed mandala. Sorry, nearly forgot these. Then we've got jewel spun and chicka baby cakes, and this one which I've never used, but I will do. I'll get around to it. So if I can, am I zoomed in? No. I'll just come down a bit. There we go. So here, this is where my gimbal normally lives, in this little bit here with a light, and these are my rolls to, you know, the kind of suck machine that I what want to call it, shrink wrapper. There it is, the shrink wrapper lives there, and I'm now wonky. There we go. So that's your shrink wrapper and my computer there. So let me just, because this wasn't a very good picture, sorry about that, I'll just put in the gimbal down. Let me get these to show you. So this one was in the corner, and this was the winner takes the shawl. That's what I couldn't remember, and I've got 3 different types of that, and beneath it was the twist and shout in this absolutely gorgeous colourway, but because it was so dark it wasn't really showing up. And this is so soft. Always amazes me just how soft and lovely this is. And this one's called, I'm just trying to find the name, Magenta Green, which, you know, is not imaginatively titled, but nevertheless gorgeous. So I won't put that back here either. I'll just put those over there for now. So that is kind of, apart from the mess underneath the desk, is a bit of a tour of the yarn room. So also got a couple of these where I put my bits and bobs in, just on the floor, and my bin that I spray painted gold as one of my first projects for the yarn room. So yeah, just basically on the table, got sanitizer, and there's usually hand cream and stuff in here. So I'm just going to pause the video for a moment because I have an acquisition that I want. Also, I'll just show you, these are my latest kind of acquisitions. These are for a project that I'm going to be doing, a Harry Potter scarf, and that arrived today. This is just where I keep my whips, the current ones that I'm working on, and something I want to do. So these will be my tutorials to come, and I've just popped them in there. So I'm going to pause it for a second while I switch around the camera, and I'll show you my latest acquisition. Hi, I'm back. So here I've got this latest package. I opened my other ones this morning, but this one arrived later, and I'm hoping that it's good because it wasn't the most expensive one of these in the world, and I thought I'd give it a go. So you may remember a little while ago I had a power cut, and it went on for a very long time, and so I ordered myself a neck light so that when I crochet I'll be able to see what I'm doing, because at the moment we've got emergency lights that pop on, but they don't really throw out a great deal, so I can't actually see to crochet with that. What I was doing was just making loads and loads of candles and reflecting them back with mirrors and all sorts of things. So I just bought this, and I thought I'd get a little pink one. It's pink and white. So I don't know, it's multifunctional, it's supposed to be adjustable, so, and flexible. So I thought I'd give it a try. I might have to crack it open, stick some batteries in, and see how it goes. If it's rubbish, I can always order a better one, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed my little tour as I change yarns around and everything else, or get rid of yarns where I've used it and get new. It changes this yarnscape. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, take care, and bye for now, everyone.